Good morning, my name is Kevin Culp. I'm the president of the Harrisburg Senators, and I want to welcome all of you guys for coming out today. Today is a great day in the history of the Harrisburg Senators. Our partnerships in this community are very important to the viability of our organization. We're blessed to have a number of great community partners, and none are better than our relationship with our good friends at First National Bank. A key partnership with most professional sports teams is their naming rights agreement. In these relationships, you strive to find a partner with whom you have shared beliefs and philosophies, one that believes in community involvement and wants to improve the quality of life in their region. 2 years ago, First National Bank acquired Metro Bank, and in doing so, inherited the last 2 years of our naming rights agreement. In those 2 years, we've gotten to know these guys really well and what their business and community philosophies are. And today, we're really excited to announce that the Harrisburg Senators and First National Bank of Pennsylvania have agreed to a new 10-year naming rights contract. I'd like to introduce Tony Sacco, the Regional Market Executive and President of the Capital Region for First National Bank of Pennsylvania. Tony?
Kevin, thanks. Appreciate it. We are very excited to be here today. FNB has had a partnership with the Harrisburg Senators, and it's been they've been an integral part of this community, so it's very important for us to continue that partnership. And by renewing our naming rights for the next 10 years, we look forward to continuing that relationship and working together. It really demonstrates, hopefully you see that it demonstrates our commitment to the region and helping the region thrive. Partnering with the Senators, we're working to provide, and we have provided, a high quality venue, as you can see, and the product that is being presented is also very high quality, and we're excited about that. This will help. We are looking to improve the quality of life in the Harrisburg area by providing a great product to the residents of the Harrisburg area so they can move forward and enjoy and improve the quality of life. In our negotiations, personally in our negotiations, we had very productive meetings talking about what we're going to do going forward to actually improve on our product that is being presented out there, and we're very happy to do that, and we look forward to going forward with the Harrisburg Senators. So thank you very much.
Okay, I'd now like to introduce the principal owner of the Harrisburg Senators, Mark Butler.
Thank you very much, Kevin, and good morning to everyone. It's a very, very exciting day for the Harrisburg Senators family. We've had a tremendous working relationship with First National Bank from the very first day that they became involved with us in our ballpark and our city. Their professionalism is outstanding, and it's made our working relationship incredibly efficient from day one. They are the same type of committed and involved community organization that our ball club hopes to be, and we are just thrilled to be able to continue this partnership. This extension will enable us to continue to provide first-rate entertainment and sports product that Central Pennsylvania has come to enjoy and expect. We look forward to the extension in our relationship over the next 10 years and continuing to enjoy all the benefits that our two companies have proven to produce to this point. I will tell you that throughout the negotiations, how professional these folks were, and what was never, ever in doubt was their commitment to Central Pennsylvania, to Harrisburg, to the Harrisburg Senators, and to the Eastern League. And we are just thrilled to be able to have a 10-year naming rights extension, and that'll really solidify the sports experience here in Harrisburg. And we're excited to, in very short order, we'll be able to provide a new iconic visual to the riverfront of Harrisburg, and that'll be our new sign, which will go atop of the stadium, and you can see some of the renderings over here. So with that in mind, we'd like to thank Tony, First National Bank, Mayor Papenfuse, who's been actively involved with us in making sure we got over the finish line. And would like to thank everybody for their continued support of the Harrisburg Senators in Central Pennsylvania. Thank you very much.
Another of our key relationships is with the city of Harrisburg. Not only are they our landlord, but they are our partners. Mayor Papenfuse has been extremely supportive of our efforts over the past number of years, and we're happy to have him with us here today. I'd like to introduce Mayor Eric Papenfuse of the city of Harrisburg.
Thank you. Well, the fall is upon us. The World Series is up and going, and we are talking about baseball in October, which is my favorite thing to do. I want to start by thanking the senators, especially Kevin and Mark, for taking the lead in these negotiations. This is a really big deal. It is a win for the team, it's a win for the city, it's a win for the region, and we're incredibly excited. They've been wonderful to work with. I also want to thank Tony and First National Bank for their commitment. And this is one of many different projects which are currently underway, all of which are looking to improve our city. And in just a couple of weeks, we're going to have another ribbon cutting. We're going to invite you out to an Italian lake. We're going to unveil a brand new pavilion, also sponsored by First National Bank. These types of projects are benefits to our taxpayers. And let me just say, one of the reasons I'm so excited is because with 10 years, with a 10-year deal here, we're going to be able to ensure that the resources that we collect from our taxpayers are going to be able to focus on public safety, police, fire, public works, you name it. The way that the stadium bonds are paid for is a sort of complicated arrangement. They're paid for through rent, which comes from the senators. They're also paid through a parking share, which passes through from the senators to the city. But the third component is naming rights. And we've hoped for some time that if we could solidify a long-term naming right deal, that would be able to close the gap and allow us to have the resources to fully cover those bonds moving forward. And that's why we are so excited to be announcing this partnership today. I'm also personally excited about the new signage we're going to see, the new branding for the stadium. I think it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a real win for everyone who comes in and out of the city. Thank you all for coming, and look forward to your questions.
Okay, that concludes our agenda. I'd like to open it up to any questions that you guys may have for any of us. Yes?
What's the value of the deal?
We're not going to disclose the financial terms of the deal, other than to say it is a 10-year deal, and one that obviously solidifies our viability, but won't disclose the financial terms, exact terms.
Was there any competition for naming rights?
Yeah, well, I tell you, right off the bat, when we were beginning this process, and we knew, this goes back about over a year, we sat down with First National Bank, because they were our current partner at the time, and knew that there was the possibility we would need to go, if we weren't able to come to terms with them, that we would need to go elsewhere. But from the very beginning, it was apparent that there was a lot of shared beliefs and interest in making this deal work. It took a while to get over the finish line, but it was in good faith the entire time, and didn't really need to get out there, and really make it public that we were looking. We knew that we had a good partner in First National Bank, and one that we were going to be able to really, the relationship and moving forward was going to be able to flourish, and from the very beginning it was evident that was going to happen.
And from our standpoint, we are very much aligned with the Senator's approach to putting on a high-quality product and a beautiful venue and providing entertainment and a good product for the citizens of Harrisburg, and that's what we're aligned to in doing that also. So it was very easy. I won't say they're very easy negotiations, but very natural negotiations going forward.
There was never a doubt that First National Bank had a commitment to Central Pennsylvania and the Harrisburg Senators. So while it was very business dynamic and vibrant, we both are very, very pleased to be here and being able to announce the deal today.
Yes?
Will the added resources give you any ability to add additional events or other off-season improvements to the stadium?
I think the biggest thing that is going to be able to happen is our organic growth of our current relationship. We have, over the last couple of years, really made a concerted effort to partner together in our community outreach. And by extending this and being able to build on that momentum, I think that's where you'll see a lot of growth, is in our continued effort to partner together outside of these walls and to do things out in the community, and kind of build off of each other a little bit more.
There is an absolute commitment from the city and Mr. Mayor on helping us to gain access to additional events that will happen here at the stadium, as evidenced by our partnership in the past with FNB. And they've been a great partner. This in large part happened because of Dauphin County and Mr. Mayor. And that was our first step in being able to bring additional opportunities here to the stadium. And we look forward to, we still talk and dream about the day of having City Island concerts again. But we have continued dialogue with Mr. Mayor, and there's some challenges with our stadium and being able to do that, but we hope to be able to cross that bridge as well.
Yes, I'd just add that the more programming, the better, but we've been working very well to try and do that. I said this before, but this deal basically closes the gap between what the city has to pay in terms of bonds and what we bring in terms of revenue with the centers and with the stadium. That's a hugely important thing. It's a great win for taxpayers in the region. It provides us with stability going forward for the next decade. So we couldn't be more enthusiastic, really, about this deal. I'd also add that were we not able to secure a deal for the naming rights, or if that had fallen into question, or it could have been financially a burden on the taxpayers. So the opposite is also not true, and that's a real win-win for everyone.
Can you tell us how 10 years compares to past deals and maybe other deals in the minor league system?
Yeah, our previous deal with, at the time, it was Commerce Bank. When that deal was signed 15 years ago, it was a 15-year deal. 10 years is pretty much in line, but even on the longer end of current naming rights deals. I feel 10 years gives us tremendous opportunity to build and continue to grow this relationship. And I'd say it's in line with some of the current naming rights deals that have happened in our league and around the country with other minor league baseball teams. We're happy that you guys are here. It's a great day for us. I want to thank First National Bank, the mayor, and Mark Butler for coming out and helping us make this announcement. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you.